NXT, beware. The big red machine is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the pits of hell. Weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
Who would ever forget Bad Blood 1997? Kane tore the door off of Hell in a Cell and delivered a tombstone to his own brother, The Undertaker. It would change the landscape of WWE forever. The future superstars of WWE begin here in NXT. Kane could be detrimental to the future of our industry.
Getting hot in here.
Here comes Roman Reigns.
Once the enforcer for the Shield, now his own man.
And more dangerous than ever.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns!
The WWE Universe seems to have some mixed emotions about Roman.
Oh, they think Roman still has a lot to prove, that he might not be ready for the big time, for main event status.
But I don't think winning over the WWE Universe is Roman's focus right now. He senses that he's on the cusp of greatness and giving his all every night to make it happen.
If you want to be the next big thing, to sit at the head of the table, it's on you to take that next step.
Roman's rallying cry has been, I can and I will. Can he do it here tonight? With his frightening monster, Kane, it's all about annihilation and suffering. He wants people to feel the pain he has felt.
Kane doesn't care who he hurts. He wants to send a message to all of sports entertainment that his path of destruction knows no bounds.
That's right, Byron, and anyone who gets in Kane's way can expect to suffer a destruction they may not be able to come back from.
On the other side of the ring is Roman Reigns. Reigns has grown tired of waiting for opportunities. Instead, he's been blasting the door off the hinges and turning it into wood chips.
Reigns is one of the hungriest competitors I've ever seen, Michael. If you want to find yourself in an unenviable position, go ahead and underestimate Reigns.
All the way down, falling powerbomb.
picture-perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
He's taking this to the floor now. Let's cut to the chase, Corey. Kane is an absolute monster, but in the WWE, we've seen how easily David can beat Goliath. Are we looking at a biblical situation here tonight?
We've seen underdogs come and go, but few of them face the devil's favorite demon. When Kane digs deep into that dark pit he calls a heart, he harnesses a supernatural power that can obliterate any opponent.
Roman Reigns saying this is not the WWE universe. This is Roman's universe.
Oh, look at this. I don't want to be part of these problems. Don't want to be part of this crowd. He climbs into the ring. Oh, and he's back in, beating the count. Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow. Good night. Oh, Kane waylays him. Up and all the way down. Falling powerbomb. 2. A kick out before 3. Wow. Superman punch.
If anyone
And into the count.
don't know how he can't get more than a 1 count at this point.
No way Reigns appreciates that version of acknowledgement.
Kane came looking for a fight and is delivering one right now.
Shot to the midsection connects.
Oh, right to the gut. And he's able to fight Kane off.
Reigns hits it!
No coming back from Reigns after that. That's gotta be it. What? You gotta be kidding me. Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few?
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Great wherewithal on the counter.
Just ripping and tearing at their opponent's eyes.
Bam! Down he goes. I look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
And Reigns got clobbered by that move.
You dare to mess with Kane, and you whip. Kane with the grip. All the way up. The choke slam. That is what it takes to topple Reigns.
Oh, he kicked out. We know nothing can keep Reigns down. The big dog will not quit. And now does Kane have to find an alternative, because that was a conclusion Kane is not accustomed to. Talk about dismantling your opponent. A relentless attack being brought to Roman.
Looks like Kane's tapping into that supernatural power right now.
Slugging it out, toe to these two going strike for strike.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Back elbow smash, nothing fancy. You can see the toll this match has taken on these competitors.
The pained look on their faces, the battle.
Shoulders down. Finally ends it, and all the bloodshed, perhaps worth it now.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
Kane finding himself somewhat on the bottom of the food chain after this loss.
The devil's favorite demon may have been on the losing end tonight, but you can bet he's already drawing up a sadistic plan for revenge.
Here comes the pit bull of the women's division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Creed brothers from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
Nile's already proven to be an extremely hard worker and one of the grittiest competitors around.
Does not need to be the EST, just better than Bianca for one match.
Even that's easier said than done.
Already so many accolades for this woman, Bianca Belair.
And from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
When it comes to WrestleMania, Bianca truly is the EST.
Her very first WrestleMania, she competed in the main event and won the SmackDown Women's Championship.
And had a heck of a follow-up the next year, defeating the man Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's title.
Listen to this ovation. The WWE Universe loves cheering on the EST.
Well, come on. Her energy is just infectious. I'd see Graves even dancing over there.
I'm not sure I call that dancing.
Ivy Nile went through so many ups and downs early in her sports entertainment career, but she's on her own path now and doing things her way, redefining what it means to be a hybrid fighter with her speed, power, and MMA expertise. And if I had to use one word to describe Ivy Nile, it would be relentless.
And ready for her across the ring, the EST, Bianca Belair.
The toughest, the fastest, the strongest, simply the best. It's hard for any opponent to eclipse the capabilities of Belair, and I would say it's ill-advised to even try.
What's the best strategy in a match against a superstar like Bianca Belair, who possesses incredible athletic ability and raw strength?
Well, chances are you can't overpower Bianca, so you have to focus on trying to outsmart her. You have to pick your spots carefully and see if you can lure her into leaving herself open to an attack. Another punish.
She could do it here. And she kicks at it too.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
Comes crashing down with a big-time splash.
Roundhouse kick on the mark. Ooh, accurate roundhouse.
Belair able to counter. Bianca gets rescinded right back. She's got her here with authority. Reversal! What a counter!
Wrenching the arm with a multitude of kicks.
Devastating kick.
Oh! She was clearly waiting for that.
Oh, God.
As the arm bars stretch in.
Just stretching out the arm.
Can't lift anyone if that shoulder keeps getting worked on.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
That competitive streak of Belair getting challenged there.
Yeah, Ivy showed a solid game plan there. Oh, man. Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
Nile has her clutched. Oh, my goodness.
Cover! Just after 2.
That was a long 2 count there.
Bionic elbow right to the forehead.
Ooh, what a forearm club. Belair.
Bianca Belair, there's the power. A number of clotheslines from Bianca.
Shoulder to the gut, adding a little flair to the offense. And another.
Oh, kick right to the gut. She adjusts it and reverses it.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
She can end it here. And a big victory here tonight.
Here is your winner, Bianca
Ivy Nile went through so many ups and downs early in her sports entertainment career, but she's on her own path now and doing things her way, redefining what it means to be a hybrid fighter with her speed, power, and MMA expertise. Shoulders down for the count. There's 2!
And she really took her time getting out of that one.
Oh, look at this fireman's carry takedown. Belair can't avoid this. Oh, man! What a nasty STO. And finds a counter. She's got something wicked in mind.
Oh, my goodness, what an impactful.
Cover, cover. Kick out, close to 3.
She's still as determined as ever.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Kick to the back. And Nile is showing off her skills.
A killer instinct from Nile shining through.
Belair no longer looking like the toughest around after absorbing that attack.
Yeah, Ivy showed a solid game plan there. Oof.
She left an opening with authority.
Bianca Belair may call herself the EST of WWE, but I've got a strong feeling this matchup is going to come down to who wants it more, to who can be the biggest aggressor here.
You have a point, Corey, and it's possible that it just might be Belair's opponent tonight.
Brought in the hard way.
She could pin her opponent right here. She gets a quick kick out there.
She's really letting her opponent know how much fight she has.
Oh, sharp knee. And an overbearing amount of offense against Belair here.
And that's her being the biggest aggressor against Belair, not willing to give the EST even an inch of that exchange.
Oh, man. Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
And Belair taking on even more damage from that attack.
They've definitely taken their lumps at this point. Their opponent is not messing around.
Ow! Foot, meet back. The advantage is turned toward Ivy.
Yeah, Belair struggling to find solution.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Ooh, she responds with a counter.
Brilliant countering by both competitors.
A counter by Nile. Just continuing to punish their opponent. Kick to the midsection and now wrapping their opponent up, lifting the opponent up on their shoulders.
Torture rack applied. Bianca Belair in serious peril.
Bad situation, needs to find an escape. The elbow is the path.
Bianca Belair, there's the power. A number of clotheslines from Bianca. Boom, right to the midsection. A second time.
Ivy steers clear there.
Nile has to avoid that kind of offense if she wants to be in this match.
Yeah, and that could be a building block for Belair to build upon.
Bianca's looking weak in the knees. Could spell trouble.
Put the brakes on Nile.
Muscling up her opponent. You know what's next. KOD.
Did Belair just close this out? 2. There it is. Bianca Belair picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair!
The victorious Bianca Belair stands tall.
You gotta respect the determination of Bianca Belair.
She wanted this win bad, and she got it.
Here comes the giant killer, Rey Mysterio Jr.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tijuana, Mexico. Weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio Jr.
Multi-time WCW Cruiserweight Champion. Remember the time he put his mask on the line against Eddie Guerrero and won?
Rey Mysterio Jr. proved he was willing to bet on himself and succeeded in the process.
Each time this man steps in the ring, he leaves the audience jaws on the floor. The biggest little man in WWE marched right into the land of giants and proved that he belongs.
And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
One of the most dynamic competitors in the history of WWE.
A former WWE champion.
Nobody in WWE has more heart, more courage than Rey Mysterio. There might not ever be another superstar with as much heart as Rey Mysterio Jr. Mysterio is living proof that with enough determination and fighting spirit, you can overcome even the most intimidating obstacles.
That heart you mentioned has taken Rey Mysterio to heights in this business that few thought possible. It's made him one of the rising stars of Lucha Libre.
And now Rey looks ready to show us what he's capable of with those Lucha Libre skills tonight.
And we know they're in for some fast-paced, high-flying action with Rey Mysterio across the ring.
Yeah, but the opposition can't see the forest for the trees. When preparing for Mysterio, you really can't focus on his luchador heritage. You have to see him for his overall game. Rey has created a legendary international career on being more than a one-trick pony.
Oh, man. Oh, what a kick. Outside the ring, this can't be good.
Oh, not at all.
Suicide senton!
Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now.
He'll take things into the ring.
Overhand right lands.
Big overhand. Look at this.
Beautiful Northern Lights suplex. Cover. And he kicks out at 2.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close. Going right after the neck. Neck breaker.
And he goes for the pin. And shoulders up before a count of 1.
This isn't even close to over. What's he planning for Mysterio?
Suplex. What advice would you have given the legendary Rey Mysterio heading into this match?
Well, stay active and choose when to strike carefully. Head-on fights aren't really Rey's strong suit, so Mysterio should wait until the time's right so he can attack on his terms.
He's able to kick out before 2.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Striking with the point of the elbow.
Rey just can't stop this attack.
Rey's got to find a way to defend himself.
And Rey had it scouted. Oh, my God. Now he's been put on the defensive.
Rey's decision-making certainly looked effective there.
Just breaking down the opponent. Mysterio's attack gets reversed. Rey Mysterio now. Oh, look out.
Number 1. Here comes the second.
And around and out for the third. The third of the 3 Omega. Will this be enough? Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
He is still very much in this.
Picture perfect drop kick. And, oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw. Reversal on top of reversal.
Forearm! Hits him with the counter. Oh my Lord! He is just reeling from that offense.
The indomitable spirit of Rey Mysterio on full display.
Whoa! The height. He thinks he has it. And there's the kick out.
Close call, but not enough yet.
Oof. Able to counter. Boom! A forearm smash.
Look at this.
Northern Lights. This could do it. Just gets the shoulder up.
He really thought that was it.
Got the hit.
Uh-oh. He saw it coming.
Quick exchange of counters there. Deep arm drag takedown.
He can end it here. And he easily stops the ref's count.
It'll take more than that to hold him down. Hooked up.
DDT.
The cover. On a win. Wow, he's going to celebrate all night long. Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio celebrating another win.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio Jr. used every ounce of fight he had in his body. But tonight, even that wasn't enough.
This place just came unglued. Hulkamania has arrived. And Hogan is ready for battle.
And his opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 303 pounds, the Immortal.
Don't let the cozy sweater and big smile fool you. There's a darkness bubbling just beneath the surface of Bray Wyatt.
It's when Wyatt lets that darkness out to play that he's at his most dangerous. The worst part is, you don't know when that side of Bray is going to surface.
True, Byron, but I'd argue Wyatt is always dangerous no matter which side of himself is in control. You can never let your guard down. Bray Wyatt might get an early 3 count, and he kicks out.
He's not giving up that easy.
Hogan's locked up. And there's the Uranagi. Planted them. Paying it right back with a reversal.
Look at this strength.
Incredible power slam.
Way to steer clear.
Sequence of reversals there.
Uh-oh. And Hogan gets stonewalled. Belly to back.
That could be a game changer.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Snake eyes. Bray Wyatt's a master of manipulation, a master of mind games, but he's also a master of that ring, which is what he needs to rely on in this one. As much as he loves to punish his opponents mentally, I really think he just needs to focus on the physical aspect of all this right now.
Shifts it back onto him. He finds an opening. Spiked with a Uranagi. Oh, look at a torture their opponent. Uh-oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man.
Ooh-wee. Vicious chop.
Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Got him hooked.
DDT! He could pin his opponent right here. Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to. Big elbow.
He's struggling a bit here.
And hanging tough, but beginning to show some wear and tear. Might want to think about picking up the pace a bit.
No mercy being shown to Hogan here.
And this is what happens when Wyatt puts away the fun and games and just gets to work, reminding everyone just how gifted he is in that ring.
Hogan delivers the...
This could be it. Cover. And Wyatt with a quick kick out.
An almost instantaneous kick out there. A lot of work left to do.
Setting it up. Boom. He could do it here. No, he pops the shoulder before 3.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Sharp knee. Big reversal from the Hulkster.
Uh-oh.
Caught with a crossbody. Impressive reversal.
Hulk Hogan getting the crowd riled up right now.
3, 4.
Ooh, the end may be... This is dangerous territory for both athletes. The ring apron. Are you kidding me? Off the apron to the floor.
A collision like that could mark a turning point for this entire match.
All focus bent on putting an end to Hogan here.
2.
Oof, had it scouted and met with a back elbow. And he tosses him back in now.
3.
Man. Headbutt derails the oncoming attack. Retaliating with a suplex.
Barely kicks out.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
And he barely evades.
Hulk is lasered in. Could be looking for it.
The Hulkster with a body slam. We know what comes next. Leg drop from Hulk Hogan.
Is it enough to overcome Bray?
For the win. 2. Hulk Hogan gets the win.
Here is your winner, the Immortal Hogan.
Hulk Hogan with the victory.
With Hogan's win here, Hulkamania is running wild in the WWE Universe tonight.
This should be an interesting match. Bray Wyatt is a warped, twisted man and a lover of mind games, both in and out of the ring.
Yeah, you never quite know which way is up or down when it comes to Wyatt, and that's how he likes it. His mind, it's like an abstract drawing.
I was going to say like a labyrinth, but I understand your point, Byron. If Wyatt has his way, this match will be more psychological warfare than anything else.
And when it comes to Hulk Hogan, I'll always give the Hulkster his just due. But just because the Hulkamaniacs are behind him, that doesn't mean Hogan's guaranteed to win this match.
Hogan knows it's not going to be easy, Corey, but we've all seen what happens when the adrenaline starts running through the Immortal One's veins.
What's he concocting?
Uranagi! He can do it here. Powers through after 2.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Bray proving there he's just as dangerous as ever.
And he finds an answer for the Hulkster. Fez press! Fez press! Fez press!
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
And this might not have a pleasant ending. Are you kidding me? The fight could get very dangerous out at ringside now. Corey, if Hogan has his way, do you think this will be somewhat of a wrestling match, or can we expect a straight brawl?
I think Hogan will stay within himself and use the fighting tactics that work for him. Stick to the game plan. Forceful strikes and slams. All power moves.
He's heading to the floor, but he can't take his time.
He manages to escape it. Taken down with a chop block. Had it scouted.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Hogan out of the way in time.
And there's the Uranagi. Shoulders down. And he breaks the count quickly.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
What are they going to do here? Oh, my God. No, that's too far.
Here he goes for the win. Gets the shoulder up at 1.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before 2.
Oh, God. Twisting their head off.
Shoulders down. This could be it. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet. Bam!
Here comes the pitch. Home run! What a counter by Hogan.
Rocked with the point of the elbow.
Military press.
Ooh! This match grinded him down a little.
And that was Hulkster showing all that training pays off.
Oh, read him there.
Something's in store for him.
Spiked with a Uranagi. Can he do it here? No, a kick out.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
We got to hold it.
Oh, my God. No, that's too far.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Oh! Had it scouted.
Big boot by Hogan. That was Hogan just unleashing that legendary power of his.
This is one of the reasons why Hogan is held in such high esteem in the ring, Corey. It's because of maneuvers like that.
We're undoubtedly nearing the end. He's going for the pin. This could be it. Into the pay window. Kick out just before 2.
He's still got life in this matchup.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
The end of Hulkamania could be here.
Uh-oh, mandible claw. Mandible claw.
Did Bray end it there? Shoulders down.
Oh, and he just kicked out.
You can't keep the Hulkster down. You can't trample on Hulkamania. Not tonight, brother.
And Bray probably will see this as more chance to dispense his own hazardous brand of punishment.
Really just laying it in.
And Bray gets stopped in his tracks.
Two-handed choke slam.
Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring. Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that. Okay, he's re-entering the ring. That'll turn your lights out. comes the patent.
Oh! And Bray finds himself in trouble.
And his shoulder is lifted before one.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
We've seen more UFOs than people kick out against Hogan, guys. We're in uncharted waters, and frankly, so is Hogan.
Look at this power slam. Oh!
Ouch.
Oh, right in the solar plexus. Stop Cole with the boot. Up and around and the cover for the win. This is it. Bray Wyatt wins.
Here is your winner, Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt claiming another victim with this win.
The new face of fear took the world in his hands tonight.
Follow the buzzer.
Here he is. Behold the Punisher.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds. He is one half of the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Senor Money in the Bank, Damian Priest.
The size of Damian Priest, his intensity, he is easily one of the most imposing superstars in WWE.
From the moment the Archer of Infamy sets his sights on you, you know you're in trouble. When Priest goes after someone, he does not miss.
Multiple title reigns in his career already, but Priest wants even more.
And there's nobody who can stand in his way. He's here. Boogeyman is as creepy as they come.
Well, consider me creeped out. I don't like this guy at all.
And his opponent from the bottomless pits, weighing in at 260 pounds, the Boogeyman.
Hey, Byron, are those worms coming out of your suit pocket?
Well, wait, no. Tell me you're joking. Tell me you're joking.
Cole, why didn't you think of that earlier? He ran away. And now it's time for the Boogeyman. He's coming to get you.
He is preparing to go one-on-one with one of the most destructive forces in WWE, in Damian Priest.
Here comes the Boogeyman, and Corey's coming to get you.
I had a feeling you were going to get that in there, Cole. The Boogeyman is one of the more surprising superstars WWE's ever seen. The man's a physical specimen, and he knows how to combine that athleticism with the more unsettling aspects of his personality, shall we say?
We'll see if his opponent can go toe-to-toe with Boogie, or if... And here comes the cover. Hooks the leg. Wait a minute. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
Broken arrow. Damian Priest is quite the imposing opponent. Corey, how can you get the upper hand on a man this devious?
You just answered your own question, Cole. Priest is imposing, but he's still mortal. Priest's opponent will have to find that weakness and capitalize on it quickly.
Scissors kick with authority.
Boom! Boom!
He must have had that scouted.
He's lost some of his wind now.
Yeah, Damian looked as locked in as ever there. Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Turned that one around.
Front face lock applied. Hoisted up. Broken arrow.
And he goes for the pin. And he gets the shoulder up before two.
Still no end in sight here.
What a barrage of stops.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Able to avoid. Boom! Comes down across the head with the axe handle. Looking for a high-risk move. Taking flight. Oh, God, that's a bad landing.
Good God, just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside.
That takes them down.
Headlock. Driving face first. Will this be enough? Denying a 2 count there.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Oh, Boogeyman setting him up. Oh, this is going to be...
Boogie slam by Boogeyman.
Why do you sound like you're crying?
A lot of energy left in that kick out. This matchup isn't anywhere near over.
Uh-oh.
Boogie bomb. Boogeyman has this wrapped up.
The Boogeyman gets him and picks up the W.
Here is your winner, the Boogeyman.
The devious and destructive Damian Priest in action here again.
Punishment personified. There are few that carry out the ruination of so many opponents like he does. When Priest sets his aim, it's best to get out of the way. He doesn't miss.
Certainly not a man whose crosshairs you want to be in.
But you can't forget that the Boogeyman is a master of creepy mind games. He doesn't even care if he wins or loses.
Yeah, he just wants to get under his opponent's skin, and more often than not, he succeeds.
Setting up. Nice suplex.
Damian Priest has got him set up for the
Broken arrow.
Ooh.
taking over.
Going for the win here.
Kicks out.
We'll need to get a little more to put this one away.
Hoisted up.
All the way up.
Suplex.
When facing an opponent like Damian Priest, it seems like the cards are stacked against you from the start. Corey, how can an opponent even the deck?
This isn't a poker game, Cole. Priest's MO is to slow things to his pace. His opponent needs to disrupt that pace and set their own tempo.
Launched into a run. And here's a cover. Fending off a 2 count there.
Not even a near fall there.
He's got him down. Is this it? Quick shoulder up.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Oh, nice. Schoolboy from behind. Cover. Shoulders up.
Still a ways to go in this match based on that.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. Damian Priest hit the lights. He's looking a little. Here's a cover. And he powers out. Just barely, but it counts.
Oh, my goodness.
And they just busted out. Playing possum. Shoulders down. Kick out before the 1 count.
Gonna take a lot more than that to keep this man down.
Ooh, effective body blow. There he goes, right into the corner. Getting tossed around.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Oh my gosh, with one hand.
Vicious right forearm. And Priest with the wherewithal to counter. Damian Priest has got him set up for the broken arrow. And he goes for the pin. And still hanging on.
He thought he had it.
Elbow drop right on point.
Scooped up.
Oh, the referee, the unfortunate victim of that hit.
Yeah, that can't be good.
Damian Priest has got him set up for the broken arrow.
Lining Boogeyman up.
We're about to take a trip south of heaven.
The Boogeyman's sleeping with the worms now.
Cover. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Senor Money in the Bank, Damian Priest.
What a victory for Damian Priest.
Damian Priest got exactly what he wanted, punishing the competition.